Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I am very pumped to be sitting in this chair and getting into the 9th episode of the 5th season of Game of Thrones. In my opinion, the last episode might be one of the best episodes of Game of Thrones that we have seen up to date. Hear me out. I think it had a lot of great things. First of all, we saw Cersei get her due, which is something that I have personally been waiting on for a long time. And then Tyrion and Dany, the conversation and the way that their minds worked back and forth. I thought it was a beautiful little dance, and I thought it was really intriguing to watch. Now, the top tier part of the last episode was the last few minutes with the White Walkers. They were terrifying, and they're at a different level of zombie. I feel like they're so agile and rabid, and that makes them so much more dangerous. Not to mention the fact that their leader can raise them back from the dead. So I don't know how we're going to defeat this. I don't know how we're going to win. And I hope that people are starting to focus their attention on what really matters in the world right now. And maybe we can stop going after a silly little Iron Throne and focus on survival for just a moment. I'm so ready to get into this episode. If you guys want to help me out before we get started by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notification bell. And if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's dive right into this episode, which is titled The Dance of Dragons. Another reason why I'm so excited to watch it. Let's go. Oh, before we start, it's titled The Dance of Dragons. This is perfect because another one of my favorite franchises, books, one of my favorite book series is Fourth Wing, and Onyx Storm is being released. Every time we see her, I'm like, ugh, what now? What? It was this instantaneous. That was really happening. I thought it was a vision.
80 men, maybe less. They were in and out before anyone spotted them. Burnt our food stores to the...
It was an attack.
Dozens of tents were...
Horses.
Still getting a count, but hundreds are dead.
Single guards sounding the alarm. Put last night's guards in chains. Either they find out the truth and then hang them.
That was a hard hit.
Have the dead horses butchered for me.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here. If we can't go forwards and we can't go back. Rob just... I just called him Rob again. Ugh, I miss Rob. Jon just witnessed firsthand. All these men did how horrible the White Walkers are gonna be. Let them in after what they've just been through. That a-hole up there, we don't know.
Open the gates.
Was anybody else tense?
It was a failure.
It wasn't.
I went to save them. I failed.
You didn't fail him.
Or her.
No, he's saying you didn't fail a lot of people.
One of them is alive because of you, and no one else. I don't think that fact's lost on them.
They hate him for this. There are a lot of different opinions Jon had to think of when he made this decision. So many.
You have a good heart, Jon. It'll get us all killed.
His brother's heart got him killed. I hate when they say things like that, because somebody, who was it that told Rob that that decision was going to get him killed, and it happened? So now when people say something like that in Game of Thrones, I'm like, oh no, is that foreshadowing? Please don't.
I didn't name your hand for your expertise in military matters, right for Castle Black.
Your Grace, perhaps Princess Shireen could accompany me.
My family stays with me.
At least let me take Shireen. The siege is no place for a little girl.
My family stays with me.
I don't understand why he wants his family with him during this. I know, and probably a sense of feeling like he can protect him, but It's a little wild. One of the things they were counting on is that this army would not be adapted to cold weather, and that they would suffer. Now they're going to be out of food, down men, down horses.
Well, that sounds like a proper story.
So Byron Swan wanted to kill the dragon Vega, polished his shield for a week so that it was like a mirror, hoping the dragon would only see its own reflection,
But the dragon saw it,
and burnt him to a crisp.
thus ending the dragon-slaying career.
I picked the perfect shirt for this.
I'll be gone for a few days, Princess. I want to hear all about the Dance of Dragons when I'm back.
You'll read it yourself.
This relationship is so sweet. And it always has been. From the get-go. And I'm so worried for this little girl. Oh, Jamie.
Prince Doran.
We started without you. Please, sit.
Princess Marcella.
Uncle,
What a lovely dress.
you don't like it?
You must be cold.
The Dornish climate agrees with me.
She's more so one of them. Dorne is beautiful. Look at the architecture.
Looking after the safety of my niece.
And rather than send a raven or speak to me, you decided to enter my country in secret and abduct.
Not a good look.
The princess's necklace in the jaws of a viper.
That necklace was stolen from my room.
Busted.
The last meal before the beheading.
Oh, I can't behead you. Many in Dorne want war. I've seen the bodies piled on the battlefields. I've seen the orphans. I don't want to lead my people into that hell. And that is precisely what we are doing.
They are so on opposite ends of this.
The first of his name, King of the Andals and the first men.
He's saying we don't want no trouble. He doesn't want war. But she's a firecracker. Exhibit A.
King Tommen on his sister's return to the capital.
I'm afraid he does.
I cannot disobey my king's command.
The darts she is shooting him with her eyes.
The alliance between the Iron Throne and Dorne is to continue. Their engagement must stand.
I accept.
My brother was named to the small council before your father understood the importance. With Oberyn gone, Trystane will take his place.
Wow.
You have my word.
The word of a king's slave.
No wonder you can't stand. You have no spine.
You are mother to 4 of my nieces. For their sake, I hope you live a long and happy life. Speak to me that way again, and you won't.
Ooh. I mean, she's very bold with him.
Tell me, Sir Jaime, in King's Landing, how do they punish a commoner who strikes a...
You said it was just a flea bite. Bronn is merely a soldier following my orders. If anyone should be punished, it's me.
Prince Trystane must learn judgment. I'll let him decide.
I have learned the value of mercy from my father. I'll set your man free.
You're a good man.
On one condition.
I knew that was coming. What's this condition?
Why do we play? I'm better than you. Have I ever missed? I don't think I have. I can't recall. Which do you love most, humiliation or that one hurt, didn't it? You going to cry?
Oh, what game is this?
I never is.
You will. Now you're nervous. What if she's right?
Luck.
Now it's my turn.
You're too slow. You've always been too slow.
Ooh, sis. Someone tells me that's not the first time they've come to blows. It's the energy.
Am I going to be happy at the end of this walk?
Say it one more time, handsome.
Who am I?
The most beautiful woman in the...
Prince Doran, Sir Bronn of the Blackwater.
I didn't realize there were Knights of the Blackwater.
Only the one. Prince, sorry about the other day.
Prince Trystane here is a man of mercy. He's agreed to grant you your freedom.
I'm glad to hear it. Pie looks good.
There was one condition.
What's it gonna be?
Perhaps some soup instead.
Yeah, he had to catch a fair one too, I guess. Okay, here we are back to Arya. Is she gonna do it?
Moisters go. I'm talking to you. You dead? Go!
What's the problem?
Go!
She completely forgot what she was supposed to be doing.
Hello?
Lord Tyrell.
On behalf of the Iron Bank, we welcome you to the free city of...
I didn't even realize that he would be in the same city as her when she sent him.
If we come to a satisfactory arrangement to set a cast of the Arbor's finest...
I'm afraid I don't partake.
Okay, but she's supposed to be forgetting about her past life, but her recognizing people, she completely forgot about the mission for the many-faced god.
Did you know that at one point Maegor III wanted to arrest anyone caught charging interest?
Most unfortunate for the glover.
The man charges no interest on it, whereas the promise of reward makes the man willing.
I keep wondering if this man's gonna notice her.
I still have a good deal of work. I don't have that gift.
Oh, it's not a gift. So give me a kiss by the lawn.
He's an interesting character.
This is the place, lads. The sleekest little minx and bravos.
You buying?
Oh, I'm buying, but I never was good at sharing.
She's followed him around this long.
They say oysters get the juices. We'll take half a dozen.
Here's a silver, because the lady likes you.
We know vengeance is in her heart. And she's got her eyes on a prize.
Too old.
Brea?
Too old.
I have just the one. Our most expensive girl, but well worth it, I assure you.
Too old.
Ew.
Do you have what I want or not?
Of course, of course.
It's fresh. Come on. The lads are hungry. Nothing better for your cock stand than fresh oyster.
I'll have one.
Put her right in front of him.
Any vinegar?
Who let this girl in? Shoot, shoot!
Good.
Go ahead and kill him, Mark.
And
The thin man wasn't hungry today.
perhaps that is why a man is thin.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
How did she not know she was lying then?
a girl has work to do.
He had to know she was lying.
Your rebellion is over. You can swear your allegiance to me now, or you can die.
The girls look mad.
I believe in second chances. I don't believe in third chances.
Dang. That's a warning. I don't know if we can trust that. Also, can we add, not only is Dorne beautiful, but the people of Dorne are so stunning. Be afraid, Jamie.
No one blinked an eye. 100 years ago, no one would have blinked an eye at you if you'd been named Targaryen. It's always changing who we're supposed to love. The only thing that stays the same is that we want who we want. Or had no part in the terrible thing that happened to the man I love. And perhaps even you are innocent of that.
Was that hers, like, saying we're cool now? It seemed like it. What was the taboo between her and Oberyn? She said people in King's Landing wouldn't have approved. I don't remember what was supposed to not be ideal about that.
Why is that a dance?
It's just what they call it.
Doesn't make much sense.
I think it's poetic.
Very poetic.
If you'd had to choose between Rhaenyra and Aegon, who would you have chosen?
I wouldn't have chosen either.
Why is he asking?
It's all the choosing sides that made everything so horrible.
Sometimes a person has to choose. Sometimes the world forces his hand.
What are you getting at, Stannis?
If a man knows what he is and remains true to himself, the choice is no choice at all. He must fulfill his destiny and become who he is meant to be.
He's making me nervous.
However much he may hate it.
It's all right, Father.
You don't even know what I'm talking about.
It doesn't matter. I want to help you.
Don't tell him that, baby.
Is there any way I can help?
Yes, there is.
Good, I want to. I'm the Princess Shireen of House Baratheon, and I'm your daughter.
Please just let this baby be. I hope he just lets that baby be. Oh my gosh. You are kidding me. This is evil.
I want to see my father.
It will all be over soon.
We're going here. You are kidding me, Stannis freaking Baratheon.
No, you can't do.
Oh my gosh, I hate him. I hate the red woman.
See my father. Father, where are you? Don't let.
Like, I have a sick feeling in my stomach.
Please let go.
Okay, hear a baby yell for their mom and their daddy.
Where are you, please?
And her mom is not going to do anything to stop.
Please.
It's a good thing.
She never cared about her anyways.
Hear us now, my lord, that you may cleanse her with your...
What?
If we don't act, we'll all starve here.
And the mom is sitting there trying to make sure he doesn't stop it. Make sure he knows this is good.
Lord of Lights, show us the way! Mother, please!
Begging your parents and they're just gonna watch? Can you imagine?
I can't. There's no other way.
The night is dark and full of terrors!
Stannis! You're joking. You are absolutely kidding me.
Don't do this! Please, Mother! Mother, help!
Oh my gosh.
Please, Mother, please!
Mothers did try, barely. The red woman is the devil. Oh my gosh. You betrayed that baby. Her last few minutes on this earth was ultimate betrayal from your freaking parents. As a sacrifice for what? For war? Stannis, you're gone. There's nothing left of you. There's nothing left of him. How could you watch that? That was so absurd and sick. I thought surely something was gonna stop that. Like, there's no way. Oh, we're just move on.
Where have you been?
Just making sure everything is in order.
Do we fully trust him? Because she was a little mean to him.
Tairi pastissi esmerin, comandaves dozes potebilasmi, si sia egli vegetare, vapokrasi govoji!
She hates this, and everybody else loves it.
Iadare, il vo ille vetilaskir, paro maneris, jekotova, jajadirve.
Strong or the quick? I always go with quick.
Jackie Azus, Daenerys.
Jackie Azir, Ibelieben, Jackie Azus, Daenerys.
They're waiting for you. Clap your hands.
Wow, they were literally waiting on her. Wow.
People used to bet against me when you would have bet against me. Common novice mistake.
I've spent much of my life in this.
Uh-oh, are these two gonna have a little contest?
Has your experience ever involved any actual fighting? Have you ever tried to kill another man who was trying to kill you?
Whenever I got into the pit against a beast like that, then they saw a pile of angry muscle. They couldn't get their money out fast. The pile of angry muscle.
These are two very different men.
The big men were always too slow, going where their muscles were. Whenever I saw a beast like that one stand.
Tyrion peeps the energy that's happening. There's no warning. It's just clean swap.
Especially when what is has worked out in your favor. I'm talking about the necessary conditions.
That is greatness.
The great city of Miriam.
He is really pushed for this, and you see how much people love it.
One day you're great, if need be. To that, they will have died for a good reason. Someone else's reason.
They're so at odds.
Well said. You're an eloquent man. Doesn't mean you're wrong. Eloquent men are right, but as imbeciles.
You just say it prettier. She heard the voice. Gosh. Again. I'm starting to feel bad for him.
Your Grace, shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. My gosh. She's gonna let it happen. I can't believe this. He's nervous too. He's doing the multiple people in the battle thing. It's crazy to see it, what all the different fighters and what weapons they'll use. He's not doing good, guys. So brutal, man. 5 seasons in, still brutal. He's got one of the smaller swords, like, not as small as Arya's needle, but... Yikes! He's like, you're gonna let it keep going. even if he beats this guy, he's still got to beat that guy. Every blow he takes, I'm thinking that's going to be the one. And that would be such a sad ending to this man's story. This is just sad.
You can end this.
It's against tradition, but... Okay, well, got a little bit of a chance. But was she going to end it? No, I don't think she was going to. Tyrion's disappointed, or he's anxious. I mean, I'm anxious. He did it. Oh my gosh, I didn't think he was going to do it. Oh my gosh, I feel like I can breathe. I did not think he was going to do it. How many are there? Oh! This is bad. Oh my gosh. Her storyline right here alone could be its own show. What? There's just so much happening here. They killed him! Now he's fighting alongside him again. He's gonna get her out of there. Don't! Oh, thank. See... He never backs down. And Lannisters never give him credit, but put something in front of Tyrion and he's gonna completely tackle it head on.
The other side, follow me.
They've got to get her out of here. This is a well-planned attack. And how many are there? I didn't realize it was this big of like a, revolt? What would you call it? How many are there? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I love Tyrion. He's in there, man. I mean, they're doing good, but there's just so many. Can she call for them? Oh! Yes! This is the one that's been out, though. Can she call for them? Can it sense when she's in danger? What? It just tossed half of him. This is watching how destructive a dragon can be in like 0.5 seconds. And it's still not full grown. Oh, it's just taking spears. It's just taking shot after shot. It needs some help. It's not gonna hurt her. It's not gonna hurt her. She's gonna ride it. Oh my gosh, that's so epic. Is she gonna ride it? Yeah. Part of the rider quadrant. It's just so cool. It's just so cool. It's so good. That was amazing. Like, how many end scenes does Dany get where it's just completely mind-blowing? Like, is this like the third, like the very last scene, you know, where it's just like so epic, you're like, wow, that's another one. That was absolutely another one. That episode, the last one was really good, but this one was so good. That makes me so worried for episode 10. If episode 9 was top tier, I mean, if episode 8 was top tier. Episode 9 was incredible. What does that mean for episode 10? Because I can't believe Stannis. Like, that's dark. Like, out of all the things that's happened, that might be the darkest. And then the Prince of Dorne coming into play. Do we trust the Sand Snakes yet? No. Did Dany ride a dragon? Yeah. Okay, guys, I'll see you in episode 10. I don't know if we're prepared. But that's like the beauty of this series is it can be incredibly dark. It can be incredibly brutal. It can be incredibly cool. It can be incredibly heartfelt. It tackles everything, but it tackles it to the highest level. And it makes you so excited for the next episode because it's so good and because it's such good writing, but then it does make you fear because, like we always say, there's no place they won't go. And we witnessed that in this episode especially, for sure. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell. And if you want the full length watch along, the link for Patreon is down in the description. For now, let's go out in this beautiful world. Let's spread some light. Let's spread some love. And if we can, let's make somebody smile. Bye, you guys.